Shabbat Sholom.
הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
So this is our board Shabbat. That doesn't mean it's going to be boring. Thank you. Here all week, twice on Thursdays. It's wonderful to be together. I know more people will filter in, but as Sid is here already, we're celebrating Sid's 90th birthday this morning. Kenahora, Sid, you don't look a day over 90. We're really excited for that and for our board Shabbat and for everybody who's participating in our service. We also have some guests and visitors with us today. If you're new to the congregation, please come see any of the people sitting in the congregation. For the most part, they're all leaders in our synagogue, and you can ask them questions and they will make up answers. Our service continues, page 290. Matovu ohalecha Yaakov mishkanotecha Yisrael. How beautiful are your tents, O Jacob, your dwelling places, O Israel.
Matovu, Matovu,
ohalecha Yaakov mishkanotecha Yisrael. Matovu, Matovu, ohalecha Yaakov
Mishkanotecha
Yisrael.
Vani berov chastecha
Avo
veitecha Eshtacha vecha kochecha vayiratecha Adonai ahavti me'on beitecha Umekom mishkan kvodecha Mishkan kvodecha Matovu, Matovu, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkanotecha Yisrael. Matovu, Matovu, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkanotecha Yisrael. Vani ashtachave v'echra evrecha lifnei Adonai osi vani tefilati lecha Adonai et ratzon Elohim berov chasdecha Elohim berov chasdecha Haneni bemet ishecha Matovu, Matovu, ohalecha Yaakov mishkenotecha Yisrael. Matovu, Matovu, ohalecha Yaakov mishkenotecha Yisrael. Mishkanotecha Yisrael. Page 291, Asher Yatzar. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, asher yatzar et adam bechokma, uvarabo nekavim nekavim, chalulim chalulim, galui veyadua, lifnei chisei chevodecha, שאם יפתח אחד מהם, או יסתם אחד מהם, אפשר להתקיים ולעמוד לפניך. ברוך אתה אדוני רופא כל בשר ומפליא לעשות.
Page 292.
Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi tehorahi, ata verata, ata yatzarta, ata nefachta bi, ve'ata mishamra bikirbi. Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi tehorahi, kol zman shehaneshama bekirbi, moda'ani lefanecha. Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi tehorahi. Adonai Elohai, Velohei avotai, ve'imotai, ribon kol hamasim, adon kol hanshamot. Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi tehorahi. Baruch atah Adonai asher beyado nefesh kol chai veruach kol besarish. Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi tehorahi.
We turn to page 293 and we'll rise Nisim B'chol Yom as we thank God for the miracles that occur daily in our lives.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has given the mind the ability to distinguish day from night.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who opens the eyes of the blind.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who frees the captive.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who lifts up the fallen.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who stretches the earth over the waters.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who strengthens our steps.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who clothes the naked.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who gives strength to the weary.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who removes sleep from the eyes, slumber from the eyelids.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who made me in the image of God.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has made me free.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has made me a Jew.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who girds Israel with strength.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who crowns Israel with splendor.
Amen.
Can be seated. We'll continue in the middle of 296, the blessing for the study of Torah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. V'harevnu Adonai Eloheinu et divrei Toratcha b'finu v'fi amcha beit Yisrael. V'nihiyeh anachnu v'tzetzaheinu v'tzetzei amcha beit Yisrael. Kulanu yodei shemecha v'lomdei Toratecha lishma. Baruch atah Adonai, Namalamei Torah, Le'amo Yisrael. Elu drim shehen lem shiur, shadamecho pereteihem ba'alam hazeh, ve'keren kemet lo le'olam haba, ve'elu hein, כיבוד אב ואם וגמילות חסדים, והשכמת בית המדרש אחרית וערבית, והכנסת אורחים וביקור חולים, והכנסת כלה וביית המת, ועיון תפילה ועבד שלום בין אדם לחברו, ותלמוד תורה כנגד כולם.
Last night, my drosh was about the power of the word "and," as our Torah portion begins with Elah HaMishpatim, and these are the laws. The idea from the drosh from last night was to connect this week's Torah portion to last week's, which was the Ten Commandments, and the power of that vav to be all-inclusive and a continuum. That what happened at Sinai didn't end with just the Ten Commandments, but continues through the other 603 mitzvot. And as I shared last night, "and" is a very powerful word. It's a relational word. It's conjunctive. It brings things together. So I want to invite you, as we read the English of Elu Devarim, the passage from Talmud that the Cantor Tausig just chanted, in your mind, add an "and" to the end of each sentence. And we'll see that it's not just one from column A and one from column B, but it's actually the whole gestalt. It's the sum total of all of the mitzvot that are what is incumbent upon us as Jews in terms of leading a meaningful life. So add in your head the word "and" at the end of each phrase. These are things that are limitless, of which a person enjoys the fruit of the world, while the principle remains in the world to come. They are honoring one's father and mother, engaging in deeds of compassion, arriving early for study morning and evening, dealing graciously with guests, visiting the sick, providing for the wedding couple, accompanying the dead for burial, being devoted in prayer, and making peace among people. But the study of Torah encompasses them all. It's powerful when you add "and" to that. We'll rise, page 299, Kaddish de Rabbanan, a prayer for our teachers and their students. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayachon v'yomechon ufayed chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'yimorru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lomei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'rechu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damin ron be'alma v'yimorru amen. All Yisrael v'al Rabbanan v'al Talmidechon, v'al kol Talmidei Talmidechon, v'al kol man da'askin v'oraita, di ba'atra hadain, v'di b'chol atar v'yatar, yehei lachon lachon shlom araba, china v'chista v'rachamin, v'chayin arichen unzoneh revichei or forkana, min kadam avachon udishmaya v'ar'a v'yimru amen. Yehei shlam araba min shemaya, v'chayim tovim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimaru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu barachamav ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'kol yoshvei tevel v'yimaru amen. We'll remain standing. We'll continue 301 with Pesukei de Zimra, Baruch She'amar, responsively in the Hebrew.
Baruch She'amar v'haya ha'olam Baruch Hu, Baruch Oseh v'reishit, Baruch Omer v'yoseh, Baruch Ozerum Kayem, Baruch Merchem al haaretz, Baruch Merchem al hebriot,
Baruch Mishalem Sachar Tov L'Real,
Baruch Chai Le'ad v'Kayam L'Netzach,
Baruch Hodeh Matzil, Baruch Shemo,
Bishvachot v'zimrot negedelcha, Neshabechacha nefarecha, v'nazkir shimcha v'mamlichecha, Malkeinu Eloheinu,
Yachid He'olamim,
Melech Meshubach Mefoar Adei Shmo HaGadol, Baruch Atah Adonai,
Melech Mehulo, Batishbachot. Can be seated. We'll continue page 303 with Ashrei.
Ashrei Oshvei Veitecha Od Yalalucha Salah,
Ashrei Am Shechacha Lo, Ashrei Am Shadonai Elohav.
Tehillah David or Mimcha Elohai HaMelech, Vavarcha Shimcha Leolam Va'ed,
בכל יום אברכך, והעלה שמך לעולם ועד.
גדול אדוני ומהולל מאוד, ולגדולתו אין חקר.
דור לדור ישבח מעשיך, וברתך יגידו.
הדר כבוד הודיך, ודברי נפלאותיך עשיך.
ועזוז מרתך יאמרו, ולתך ספרנה.
זכר רב טובך יביעו, וצדקתך ירננו.
חנון ברחום אדוני, ערך אפיים וגדול חסד.
טוב אדוני לכל, ורחמיו על כל מעשיו.
יודוך עלי כל מעשיך, וחסידיך יברכוך.
כבוד מלכותך יאמרו, וגבורתך ידברו.
להודיע לבני אדם ברותיו, וכבוד הדר מלכותו.
מלכותך מלכות כל עולמים, וממשלתך בכל דור ודור.
סומך עלי לכל הנופלים, וזוקף לכל הכפופים.
עיניך לכסברו, ואתה נותן להם את אוכלם ביתו.
פותח את ידיך, ומשביע לכל הרצון.
צדיק אדוני בכל דרכיו, וחסיד בכל מעשיו.
קרוב אדוני לכל קורב, לכל אשר יקראו באמת.
רצון יראיו יעשה, ואת שבתם ישמע ויושיעם.
שומר אדוני את כל אוהביו, ואת כל הרשעים ישמיד.
תהילת אדוני ידבר פיי, ויברך כל בשר שם קודשו לעולם ועד.
ואנחנו נברך יה, מעתה ועד עולם. Hallelujah. Page 306, Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, 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 El Bekodsho, hallelujah, hallelujah, Berkia Uzo, hallelujah, 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 big Vorotav, hallelujah, hallelujah, Kerov, good love, hallelujah, 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 but take a shofar, hallelujah, hallelujah, b'nevel v'chinor, hallelujah, 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 b'tov u'machol, hallelujah, hallelujah, b'minim ve'ugav, hallelujah, 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 b'til talei shama, hallelujah, hallelujah, b'til talei trua, hallelujah, 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 Kol Shema Tehallel, hallelujah, Kol Shema Tehallel, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Page 311, Yishtabach.
ישתבח שמך ליד מלכנו, האל המלך הגדול והקדוש בשמיים ובארץ. ברוך אתה אדוני, אל מלך גדול בתשבחות, אל ההודעות אדון הנפלאות, הבוחר בשירי זמרה, מלך אלכי העולמים.
We'll rise, page 312, for Chatzi Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה,
אמן.
אל מדירחיותי וימליך מלכותי,
בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל.
בגלה, בגלה, ובזמן קריב, והימרו, אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם עולם מעלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל Shemei Kudusha Barichu, Leila Min Kol Berchata V'Shirata,
Tush Bechata V'Nechemata, Damiram Ve'alma,
Ve'imeru. Amen.
Page 313.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed.
Can be seated. We'll read together in the Hebrew in the middle of 313, Yotzer Or, a prayer for the light of creation and the light of day. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Yotzer Or uvorei hoshech, osei shalom uvorei et hakol, hameir la'aretz v'ladarim alecha barachamim, uv tuvo mechadesh b'chol yom tamid ma'aseh v'reishit. Ma rabu ma'asecha Adonai, kulam b'chochma asita, Mala haaretz kinyanecha, titbarach Adonai Eloheinu, al shevach ma'aseh yadecha, v'al me'orei or she'asita yifa'arucha selah.
Or chadash al Tzion ta'yir, v'nizkeh chulanu mehera le'oro. Or chadash al Tzion ta'yir, v'nizkeh chulanu mehera le'oro. Baruch atah Adonai, Yotzer HaMeorot.
Amen. 316.
Ahava Rabbah Avtanu, Adonai Eloheinu, Chem Lagedol Avitera, Chamalta Aleinu, Ba'avor Avoteinu, Ve'imotenu, Shabbat Chuvecha, Batlamdem Chukei Chaim, Kein Techonenu Utlamdenu, Kein Techonenu Utlamdenu, Ham Rachem Aleinu, Vetain Belibenu Lehavin Ulahaskil Lishmoa, Lilmod Ulamet, Lishmor Velasot, Ol Kayem et Kol Divrei, Talmud Toratecha Be'ahava, V'ha'erinenu beToratecha, V'dabek libeinu b'mitzvotecha, Ve'yacher levavenu, Le'ahava Yera et Shemecha, V'lo nevosh, V'lo nikalem, V'lo nikashel, Le'olam va'ed, Ki v'shem kodshecha, Hagadol v'hanora b'tachnu, Nagila v'nismecha b'shuatecha. V'havienu l'shalom me'arba kanfot ha'aretz, v'tolichenu k'mamiut li'artzenu, ki el po yeshuot ata, uvana v'charta v'kiravtanu l'shimcha gadol sela be'emet, lehodot l'chal yechetcha be'ahava, Baruch atah Adonai, Habocher b'mo Yisrael, be'ahava. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha. Ve'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh asher anochi mitzavecha Hayom alevavecha, Veshinantam levanecha, V'dibarta bam, V'shivtecha beveitecha, Uvelechtecha v'derech, Uveshochbecha uvkumecha, Ukshartam leod al yadecha, V'hayu letotafot beinenecha, Uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha, Ubisharecha.
Page 320, Vayomer.
Vayomer Adonai el Moshe lemor, Daber el bnei Yisrael ve'amarta alehem, ve'asu lahem tzitzit, al kanfei bigdehem ledorotam, ve'natnu al tzitzit, hakanaf patil techelet, ve'haya lachem, letzitzit, uritem oto, uschartem et kol mitzvot Adonai, vasitem otam, velo taturu, acharei levavchem ve'acharei einechem, asher tem zonim achareihem, leman tizkeru, vasitem et kol mitzvotai, Vitem kedoshim lelohechem, Ani Adonai Elohechem, Asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, lihiot lachem le'elohim, Ani Adonai Elohechem. Emet.
You know, you have an interesting perspective when you stand on the bimah and you look out in the congregation. I see people holding hands in services, talking to each other, which is totally fine. Texting, not so fine, but I can see that too. But I just saw the most wonderful thing, and it's apropos of absolutely nothing. But at what age, there is no age apparently, that men stop greeting each other by hitting each other. Because my children, my boys greet each other that way, then Stuart walks in and sees Bill, who's celebrating his 85th birthday, and greets him by hitting him on the shoulder. So apparently at no age do we stop doing that. I just wanted to share that. Page 322, Micha Mocha.
Micha mocha bailim Adonai, Micha mocha nedar b'kodesh, norati lot o seifele, norati lot o seifele, yababai bai bim bai, yababai bai bim bai, yababai bai bim bai, yababai bai bim bai, yababai bai bim bai bai, yababai bai bim bai, yababai bai bim bai bai, yababai bai bim bai. Shira chadasha shibcho geholim, Shira chadasha shibcho geholim, Leshimcha leshimcha al sfatayam, Leshimcha leshimcha al sfatayam. Yababai bai bim bai, 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 yababai bai bim bai. Yachad kulam kulam hodu, hodu hodu v'himlichu ve'amru, Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed. Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed.
We rise, Sur Yisrael.
Sur Yisrael, kuma be'ezrat Yisrael, uvdechnu mecha Yehuda ve'Yisrael. Go aleinu Adonai tzevot shemo, kedosh Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Eternal God, open up our lips that our mouths might find the words to speak with you in prayer. Page 324, the Amidah.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Hagadol, Hagibor, Vahanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Bezocher Chaste Avod V'imahot, Umevi Geola Livnei V'nehem, Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Moshiach Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Bezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai, Mechayim Etim Atah Rav Lehoshia, Mashiv HaRuach Umorid HaGashem, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayim Etim Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Baal Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Memit, Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'emana Talah HaChayot Metim, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechayeh HaMetim. Nekadesh et Shimcha ba'olam, Keshem shemakdishim oto b'shmei marom, Kakatuv al yad neviyecha, V'kara ze el ze ve'amar, Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzevahot, Melocho haaretz, Kevodo, Adir, Adirenu, Adonai, Adonenu, Mahadir Shimcha B'cho haaretz, Baruch Kevod Adonai, Mimkomo. Echadu Eloheinu, Hu Avinu, Hu Malkeinu, Hu Moshienu, V'hu Yashmienu, Berachamav Le'nei Kochai, Ani Adonai Elohechem, Imloch Adonai Le'olam, Elohai Yichzion, Ledor Vador, Hallelujah. Ledor Vador, Ledor Vador, Ledor Vador, Nagid God Lecha, Ledor Vador, Ledor Vador, Ledor Vador, Nagid God Lecha, Ulenetzach Netzachim, Kedushatecha Nagdish, Kedushatecha Nagdish, V'shivchacha Eloheinu, Mipinu lo yamush, Leolam, Leolam vahed, Ledor Vador, Ledor Vador, Ledor Vador, Nagid God Lecha, Ledor Vador, Ledor Vador, Ledor Vador, Nagid God Lecha, Baruch Atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
To all generations we will make known your greatness, and to all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch Atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Please be seated. We'll continue page 329.
Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu ve'imotenu, Ritzei v'menuchateinu, Kadshenu b'mitzvotecha, V'tein chelkeinu b'toratecha, Saveinu mituvecha, V'samcheinu b'shuatecha, V'taher libenu, V'taher libenu, V'taher libenu le'ovdecha bemet, V'taher libenu, V'taher libenu, V'taher libenu le'ovdecha be'emet. V'hanchileinu Adonai Eloheinu, V'havav ratzon Shabbat kodshecha, V'yanuchu v'Yisrael, Mekadshe shmecha, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mekadesh, HaShabbat. Amecha Yisrael Utefilatam be'ahava tekabel Utehi leratzon Tamid avodat Yisrael Yisrael Amecha Baruch atah Adonai she'otcha levadcha ve'yira navod.
The middle of page 330, let's read responsibly by sentence in the English. On this Shabbat day, as you graciously receive our prayers, help us to hear your call.
Grant us enough health to fulfill our duties and the compassion we need to attend to others.
Teach us humility that we may perceive our own faults, and grant us the wisdom to be forgiving of others.
Give us the courage to be true to our highest selves and the charity to see the best in those around us.
Give us patience enough not to become discouraged, and hope enough to overcome all fears for the future, and faith enough to know your presence.
O source of blessing, look with favor upon us. May our offerings be acceptable to you.
We praise you, Adonai, whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, shorcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. Amen. Page 331, a prayer of thanksgiving, a hoda'ah. Modim anachnu lach she'atahu Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu leolam va'ed. Sur chayenu magen Yeshuenu atahu ledor vador. Nodeh lecha u'nesaper tehilatecha. Al chayenu chamsurim b'yadchecha. V'al nishrotenu hakudot lecha.
Ve'al nisecha shebechol yom imanu. Ve'al niflotecha v'tovotecha. Me'olam kivinu lach. Me'olam kivinu lach. Ve'al nisecha shebechol eid. Erev avoker v'tzoharayim. Me'olam kivinu lach. Me'olam kivinu lach. Hatov kiluchalu rachamecha. Ve'hamrachem kilutamu chasadecha. Me'olam kivinu lach. Me'olam kivinu lach.
Page 334, a prayer for peace. Sim shalom.
Sim shalom tova uvracha. Chen v'chesed barachamim barachamim aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Amecha. Barcheinu yotzreinu kulanu kechad. Ve'or panecha. Kivar panecha natata lanu. Adonai Eloheinu.
Sim shalom, sim shalom.
Tova uvracha. Chen v'chesed barachamim barachamim aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Amecha. Torah chaim ve'ahavat chesed. Ve'ahavat chesed. Tzedaka uvracha v'rachamim ve'chaim ve'shalom.
Sim shalom, sim shalom.
Tova uvracha. Chen v'chesed v'rachamim v'rachamim aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Amecha. V'tov b'necha levarech. Et amcha Yisrael. Bechol eitu v'chol shah. Bishlomecha. Sim shalom, sim shalom. Tova uvracha. Chen v'chesed v'rachamim v'rachamim aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael.
Yisrael Amecha
Baruch atah Adonai
Shmo
Hamavarech et Amo Yisrael
Bashalom.
Olam chesed yibaneh, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Olam chesed yibaneh, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Olam chesed yibaneh, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Olam chesed yibaneh, da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yehilu ratzon mefivi hegyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzori v'goali. May the words of my mouth, the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my redeemer. It's my pleasure to turn our service over to our Gabbai, Simon Krakowski, for Seder Kriyat Torah.
Thank you, Rabbi Dan. Good morning, everyone. Good Shabbos. We are on page 362, and to help us open the Ark this morning, I would like to call up Elisa Delisle and Sheldon Cole. We're on page 362. Please rise.
Ein kamocha v'Elohim Adonai, ve'ein kemaasecha, malchutcha malchut kol olamim, u'memshaltecha b'chol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed. Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. Av harachamim, heitiv avirtzoncha et Zion. Tivnei chomot Yerushalayim, tivnei chomot Yerushalayim. Kivecha levad vatachnu, melech al-ram v'nisa Adon olamim. Ki mitzion teitzei Torah, ki mitzion teitzei Torah, udvar Adonai miYerushalayim. Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah. Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah. Le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo ונרומם השמו יחדיו. לך אדוני הגדולה והגבורה והתפארת והנצח וההוד, כי כל בשמיים ובארץ, כי כל בשמיים ובארץ. לך אדוני הממלכה והמתנשא לכל לראש. רוממו, רוממו, אדוני אלוהינו, והשתחוו, והשתחוו להר קודשו, כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. לא יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, ולא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, לא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. לא יישא גוי אל גוי חרב, ולא ילמדו עוד מלחמה. עם ישראל חי, עם ישראל חי, עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עם ישראל חי, עם ישראל חי, עם ישראל חי, עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עם ישראל חי.
Please be seated. As you find your seats, you're doing it? We'll do songs. What was that, Alexis? Yes? No? Oh, okay. There's nothing. There's library. There's not a touch about because Annette's reading Torah. Okay. Well, they all know where they're going. There's a story. There are stories and songs in the library or the chapel, wherever they're going, for Tat Shabbat. Somebody is doing them. Alexis says no, but Annette says yes. I don't know.
Good Shabbos again, everyone. We are currently in Parasha Mishpatim, which can be found on page 566 in the Plaut, which is our Torah, which is the larger of the two blue books. As Rabbi Dan says, nobody consulted us when they made these books, so they're the same color. Just to distinguish, it says Torah on the front, page 566. I apologize, I'm out of breath. I was running around with Torah in case you didn't notice. But I'm going to give a brief summary, and then we're going to move straight into our Torah portion this morning. So, following the revelation at Sinai, God legislates a series of laws for the people of Israel. These include the laws of the indentured servant, the penalties for murder, kidnapping, assault, and theft, civil laws pertaining to redress of damages, the granting of loans, and the responsibilities of the four guardians, and the rules governing the conduct of justice by courts of law. Also included are laws warning against mistreatment of foreigners, the observance of seasonal festivals, and the agricultural gifts that are to be brought to the Holy Temple in Jerusalem. The prohibition against cooking meat with milk, and the mitzvah of prayer. Altogether, the Parsha of Mishpatim contains 53 mitzvot, 23 imperative commandments, and 30 prohibitions. God promises to bring the people of Israel to the Holy Land and warns them against assuming the pagan ways of its current inhabitants. The people of Israel proclaim, quote, "We will do and we will hear all that God commands us," end quote. Leaving Aaron and Hur in charge of the Israelite camp, Moses ascends Mount Sinai and remains there for 40 days and 40 nights to receive the Torah from God. Let's get organized here. Tamod likriat haTorah dvora bat Shimon v'Batya. יעמוד לברכה הרב דניאל יונתן ben Eliyahu v'Feisha. And for our first reader of Torah, it's my pleasure to invite up Melody Robin's Paradise, and for our first Aliyah, our very own Rabbi Dan. Do you need the sheet?
Yeah.
Once again, page 566.
You know where you are? You started at the beginning of the parsha?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, let me go for a second. Sorry. Yeah. It's at the bottom? Oh, right, we went. No? Hang on. I don't think it's this far. There's the Ten Commandments. No, it's not Ten Commandments. That's the Ten Commandments.
Isn't that right there?
Yes. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Ve'ele hamishpatim asher tasim lifnehem ki tikne eved ivri shesh shanim yavod uvash ve'it yatzel lechofshi chinam im begapo yavo begapo yetze im ba'al ishahi ve'yatsa ishto imo.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Thank you, Melody and Rabbi Dan. תעמוד לקריאת התורה, טובה מרים בת זב אריה ולאה. תעמדו לברכה, חיה בת אברהם ורחל, ויונה בת ישראל וימינה. And for our second reader of Torah, it's my pleasure to invite up Annette Koziki. And for our second Aliyah, Elisa Delisle and Kathy Lowenstein.
Somewhere around here. Right here, I think.
Yeah.
Right there. Do you wanna? Oh.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorah.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Baruch atah Adonai va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Amen. Im Adonav yitin lo isha v'yalda lo vanim ovanot ha'isha v'yiladeha tehiyeh ladoneha v'hu yetze v'gapo ve'im amor yomar ha'eved ahavti et Adoni et ishti ve'et banai lo etze chofshi
Vehigishu Adonav El Ha-Elohim, Vehigishu El Ha-Delet, O El Ha-Mezuzah, Veratza Adonav Et Ozno Bamatzea, Ve'avado Le'olam, Vechim Kor Ish Et Bito La'ama, Lo Tetzei Kitzei Ta'avadim, Imra Be'enei Adoneha, Asher Lo Ya'ada Vehefta, Le'am Nochri, Lo Yimshol Le'mochra, Bevigdova.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chaye olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah. Amen.
Now we're going to be doing a Misha Beirach.
We pause now in our Torah reading to offer a prayer for healing for those in our community who are sick and in need of this prayer and the strength that our community can provide them. Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzhak v'Yaakov v'imotenu Sarah Rechah b'chel v'leah u'yivarech v'yarpet t'cholim. May the one who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, so too send a blessing of healing to Sheldon Cole. Sheldon, we're so glad you're here and doing better today. Sylvia Polsky, Alan Kay, Vern Simpson, Maureen Newman, Florence Bayton, Leonard Gold and Carol Gold, Neil Tapley, Molly Steiner, Ellen Barbary, Bella Sherman. Bella, you're looking good. Michael Cavell and Yana Timko. Yana, you too. All three of you are doing great. It's good. If there's others in need of this prayer for healing, if you could share their names now in the midst of our congregation by standing and calling them out. May God grant them a refuah shlema, complete recovery, refuat nefesh, a renewal of their soul, refuat guf, a renewal of their body. May we do our part to bring about healing in their lives and healing in our world, and we say together, Amen.
Tamod likriat haTorah, Miriam bat Avraham v'Sara, Yamdu livracha, Shlomo ben Zuzia v'Sara v'Yitzchak ben Shmuel v'Chava. And I'd like to invite up for our third aliyah to read Mary Kleiner, and for our congregational aliyah in honor of Sid's 90th, I wanted to say 70th birthday, his congregational aliyah, as well as Bill Gruenthal in honor of his 85th birthday. Please come on up, and it's also beautiful to note, come on up, Bill, please, that Sid was our past president just a few years ago, and Bill has also sat on our board for a number of years, and both have been active members in our community, participating, and it's an honor to have them for their birthday for an aliyah. If you want to touch the Torah.
Steve's not here.
Where, do you know where we are?
Same day as mine.
This is where I am, right?
With your tongue. Subject tongue to Mary's point.
No, Va'im or Va'im? I'm on Va'im.
Got that long arm.
Baruch atah Adonai melech va'ed. Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher b'nu b'kol ha'omim. V'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Just wait, we gotta find a spot. sure it's, this doesn't look,
No, it should be,
yeah, here, ve'im acheret yikach, there.
Mhm.
That one.
Okay.
no, I'm on,
Ve'im acheret yikachla.
What are you?
Oh, okay.
What's the,
We're
what's,
skipping a little bit.
Ve'im what?
Let's find out where you are here.
So I ended with
If she's not there.
She's skipping ahead.
I'm ve'im,
Oh.
no.
Okay,
No.
so just back one line.
I wanted to thank all
Where
those
did we
who've
say?
come today
Right here.
No.
for our
Yeah.
service,
Right here.
and also
We got it,
as a
son.
Got it?
board member for participating.
Oh, me, right? I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm.
Now you're good.
Amen. V'im livno yi'adena k'mishpat habanot ya'aseh im aharet yikach lo she'ara kasuta v'onata lo yikra v'im shelosh ele lo v'ya'aseh la'a v'yatzeh chinam ein kasef makeish v'meit mot yumat v'asher lo sada v'ha Elohim ina leyado v'samti lecha makom asher asher yanu shama.
That was wonderful. Way to go.
Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayein natan b'tocheto. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yasher Koach. They're not used to seeing it not written in stone. That's all it is.
Must you remind us?
Misha Beirach Avotenu Vimotenu Avraham Yitzchak V'Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel V'Leah. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless all of those who've been called up to honor God and to honor Torah. May they be protected and guarded from all trouble and distress, and may they be blessed with good health. May God bless them with success in their work and in all their good action. May they feel enriched by their commitment to this community, by all the work that they do for us, by their closeness to Torah and to Judaism. Vishlach bracha batzlacha b'chol masedehem im kol Yisrael ben Omar. Amen. Yashar koach.
And if you'll join me as we offer a birthday blessing to our birthday boys. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Bless you, and our God, creating universe, who's given us life and sustained us, sustained each of you, allowing you and your families to arrive at this joyous occasion. We say together, Amen and Mazel Tov. Mazel Tov.
Thank you.
Sit down this way.
Okay.
Yamod Gililat Gershon ben Shagafaivish Verachel Leah. And Jerry will help me in the linen and binding of Torah. Jerry is also one of our past presidents. If I can ask everyone to please rise in honor of Torah.
Please rise.
Torah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai beyad Moshe. Ozi vezimrat yah vayili lYeshua. Ozi vezimrat yah vayili lYeshua. Ozi vezimrat yah vayili lYeshua. Zimrat Yah, Vayehi li Yeshua. Ozi vezimrat Yah, Vayehi li Yeshua. Ozi vezimrat Yah, Vayehi li
Please be seated.
Yeshua.
Now we are moving into our Haftarah, and our Haftarah portion can be found this morning on page 1647. So we're going to flip more than 1,000 pages ahead in our plout here, 1647. And before we begin our Haftarah portion this morning, we're going to have a brief introduction from Kathy Lowenstein. So please, Kathy, if you can come on up. Thank you.
In this week's Haftarah, Jeremiah describes the punishment that would befall the Jews because they continued enslaving their Hebrew slaves after 6 years of service, transgressing the commandment discussed in the beginning of this week's Torah reading. King Zedekiah made a pact with the people according to which they would all release their Jewish slaves after 6 years of service, as commanded in the Torah. Shortly thereafter, the Jews reneged on this pact and forced their freed slaves to re-enter into service. God then dispatched Jeremiah with a message of rebuke. Therefore, so says the Lord, you have not hearkened to me to proclaim freedom, everyone to his brother and everyone to his neighbor. Behold, I proclaim freedom to you, says the Lord, to the sword, to the pestilence, and to the famine. And I will make you an object of horror to all the kingdoms of the earth. The Haftarah then vividly depicts the destruction and devastation that the Jews would experience. The Haftarah concludes with words of reassurance. Just as I would not cancel my covenant with the day and night, and I would not cancel the laws of heaven and earth, so too I will not cast away the descendants of Jacob, for I will return their captivity to their land and have mercy on them.
Tamod likriat v'livracha haftarah dina bat Ruvain v'fei Galea. And for the blessings and reading of Haftarah, I invite my dearest mother, Dinah Lewis, with a little help from Naomi for the blessings. And we are on page, did I get the page wrong?
1647, you said. Is that right?
Is that the right? No.
No, that doesn't.
1647.
714?
1647.
I picked up the wrong. 714?
For the Shepherd.
Oh, no, we're page 714. 714, sorry, 714. Did you prepare this one?
Yes,
Whoops.
Oops.
that was the one I was told.
Oh, okay. So either redo the one. Let me just ask. One
Can
second.
you just read 714?
I can do it, but
You
I
can do
can
it?
pull
Oh.
you off.
Oh,
Let's do the right one.
oh, I
704.
was told 7 shekalim. I prepared
There was an
shekalim.
incorrect
That's fine, let me do
page
it.
number.
You do shekalim?
Shekalim?
I can do the other one.
What about 714? Let's just take a look.
Let me take a look.
By way of explanation, there is a luach, there's a chart that assigns haftarot to particular Torah portions, and they're chosen thematically. Dinah prepared a different haftarah reading than the one that was assigned for today, but that's okay because it's all readings from Nevi'im, from prophets. All of those readings and teachings are insightful whenever we have them.
But Dinah is excited to rise to this challenge and do today's reading.
So she's going to read Jeremiah
For the
There you
first
go.
time.
for the first time. Not the
This year.
first time,
No,
but
no.
live.
This year.
I'll say thank you to all my.
All right, we're starting with the
from
blessings. They
Torah.
can be found on page 372 in your Siddur or at the back of the Chumash as well.
Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nviim tovim v'ratza b'divreihem hanemarim be'emet Baruch atah Adonai
הדבר אשר היה אל ירמיהו מאת אדוני אחרי קורות המלך צדקיהו ברית את כל העם אשר בירושלים לקרוא להם דרור. לשלח איש את עבדו ואיש את שפחתו העברי והעברייה חפשים לבלתי עבד בם ביהודי אחיהו איש. וישמעו כל השרים וכל העם אשר באו בברית לשלח איש את עבדו ואיש את שפחתו חופשים לבלתי עבד בם עוד וישמעו וישלחו. וישובו אחרי כן וישיבו את העבדים ואת השפחות אשר שלחו חופשים ויכבשום לעבדים ולשפחות. ויהי דבר אדוני אל ירמיהו מאת אדוני לאמור. כה אמר אדוני אלוהי ישראל, אנוכי כרתי ברית את אבותיכם ביום הוציאי אותם מארץ מצרים מבית עבדים, לאמור. מקץ 7 שנים תשלחו איש את אחיו העברי אשר ימכר לך ועבדך. 6 שנים ושלחתו חופשי מעמך, ולא שמעו אבותיכם אלי ולא הטו את אוזנם. ותשובו אתם היום ותעשו את הישר בעיני לקרוא דרור איש לרעהו ותכרתו ברית לפני בבית אשר נקרא שמי עליו. ותשובו ותחללו את שמי ותשיבו איש את עבדו ואיש את שפחתו אשר שלחתם חופשים לנפשם ותכבשו אותם להיות לכם לעבדים ולשפחות. That is a Yesher Koach moment.
Yes, Yesher Koach, absolutely. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, tzur kol haolamim, tzadik bechol hadorot, האל הנאמן, האומר ועושה, המדבר ומקיים, שכל דבריו אמת וצדק, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל הנביאים ועל יום השבת הזה, שנתת לנו, אדוני אלוהינו, לקדושה ולמנוחה, לכבוד ולתפארת. על הכל, אדוני אלוהינו, אנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך. יתברך שמך בפי כל חי תמיד לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. Amen. Thank you.
As usual, my mother saves my tochas. So, big appreciation.
She diapered it, she might as well say.
Exactly. I know, I sourced the wrong page number. Regardless.
There you go.
And thank you so much to Naomi for also
Pleasure.
helping. Now, as we move into the next part of our service, it's our blessings for community country in Israel, and then we're going to be putting the Torah back away inside the ark. We are going to be on page 376 now, back in our Siddur, our prayer book, the smaller of the two blue books. As we turn to page 376, I would like to invite up Jeffrey Balin for the reading of community, and Dana Marks for the reading for the blessing for Israel, as well as Sheldon Cole and Lauren Platel to help us close the ark. We're on page 376. Please rise.
Source of all being. May the children of this community learn these passions from us: love of Torah, devotion and prayer, and support of the needy. May we guide with integrity. May our leadership be in your service. May those who teach and nourish us be blessed with satisfaction, and may we appreciate their time and their devotion. Bless us with the fruits of wisdom and understanding, and may our efforts bring fulfillment and joy. Baruch atah Adonai, shodcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod.
O guardian of life and liberty, may our nation always merit your protection. Teach us to give thanks for what we have by sharing it with those who are in need. Keep our eyes open to the wonders of creation and alert to the care of the earth. May we never be lazy in the work of peace. May we honor those who have died in defense of our ideals. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us all to appreciate one another and to respect the many ways that we may serve you. May our homes be safe from affliction and strife, and our country be sound in body and spirit. Let us say together, Amen.
Amen.
Avinu shebashamayim, tzur Yisrael v'goalo, barech et medinat Yisrael, reshit tzmichat geulateinu, hagen aleha, bevrat chasdecha, ufros aleha, sukhat shlomecha, ushlach orcha ve'amitcha lerasheha, sareha ve'yoatzeha, v'taknem beitza tova milfanecha, v'natata shalom ba'aretz, v'simchat olam leoshveha, v'nomar Amen.
O Heavenly One, Protector and Redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love. Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen.
Amen.
Turn back in our prayer books, page 374, as the Torah is returned to the ark.
Yehalelu et Shem Adonai, ki niskav shemo levado, hodo al eretz v'shamayim, v'yarem keren le'amo, tehila lechol chasidav, livnei Yisrael am karovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah, ki lekach tov natati lachem, torati al tazovu, et chaim hi lemachazikim ba, v'tomcheha meushar, derachea darchei noam, v'chol netivoteha shalom. Hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva, Chadesh, Chadesh Yameinu, Chadesh Yameinu kekedem. Amen.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you to everyone who participated in our Torah service and to all of our board members who've participated thus far and are going to, in just a few moments, continuing and leading our service. It's wonderful to have so many people in the congregation today. A mazel tov to our birthday boys, to Bill and to Sid, and to Constantine, who's in our library celebrating his birthday today also, and they've all helped to sort of make our oneg and our Kiddush luncheon even nicer, so thank you for that, and to their families. A few quick announcements and then a longer announcement on behalf of the Hebrew Free Loan Association from Jen Schechter. First, if you didn't catch the handout that went out yesterday and hopefully is still out in amongst the pews, there's a lot going on at the synagogue this weekend. In particular, tomorrow morning is religious school. There's minyan at 9:45 for those who would like to come and daven with our religious school students. Also an opportunity to say Kaddish. There's a workshop tomorrow on how to make environmentally friendly cleaning products for your own home. That's at 10:15. It's part of our religious school just after minyan, so you're welcome to join us for that. Tomorrow night, of course, is our choir Temple Fun and Fundraiser. Over 430 tickets have been sold. The room is packed. We're actually kind of out of room. But if you aren't able to make it, you can watch online. I hope that you will come. It's going to be an incredible sing-along with these two wonderful Jewish artists that fill packed houses around North America, taking a room of 300, 400, 500 people and turning them into a choir with multi-part harmonies and participation. It's going to be a really incredible evening, and we're also presenting our Teen Tikkun Olam Awards tomorrow night. Tremendous thank you to Kathy Lowenstein, to Nicole Harris in our office, to Ruthie Sugarman and Marla Garalnik, our event chairs, and all that participated in making the evening possible. We're really looking forward to it tomorrow. On Wednesday, the 26th, we have during the daytime, at my home actually, is a book discussion on the book Here All Along, written by Sarah Hurwitz. I've been speaking about it for a couple of weeks, if not a month or so now. Sarah Hurwitz was Michelle Obama's chief speechwriter, and in her mid-30s, after breaking up with a boyfriend, she went where everybody else does when you break up, you go to synagogue. She went to synagogue and attended a Jewish information class, didn't find a boyfriend but found Judaism, and discovered what she had been missing in Hebrew school and wrote a phenomenal book about it that's really been very inspiring for me this year, and I think will be inspiring and transformative for those who read it. So we're going to have a lunchtime discussion at my home on Wednesday for those that sign up in advance, or the following week on the Wednesday evening, March 11th, I guess it's 2 weeks after, here at the synagogue. So even if you don't come to the discussion, I hope that you'll read the book. Wednesday evening, February 26th, JAX and Jewish Family Services and Tikva Housing, JAX is our Jewish Addiction and Counseling Services, is hosting an evening on optimism and hope, addressing and erasing the stigma of mental illness, addiction, and homelessness in our society. There'll be a panel discussion here at 7 o'clock. Next weekend is our Scholar in Residence weekend with Rabbi Bruce Aft. It's also part of Limud Vancouver. Rabbi Aft will be speaking after our early service. We have a 5:30 preneg of wine and cheese, and then a 6 o'clock Shabbat Kavanah. That's our musical Shabbat service. I hope if you've never been to our Shabbat musical service that you'll come. It's a really different and wonderful and spiritual experience of prayer and music and instrumentation. Paloma Delisle is going to be on the tommies, on the drums. We're excited about that. And then Rabbi Aft will be speaking over dinner. He's speaking Saturday morning over a lunch as well, as part of services, and then, of course, as part of Limud Vancouver, which is Sunday. Lastly, before I invite Jen to come up, on Thursday night is also the opening of the Vancouver Jewish Film Festival, and I hope that you have seen the brochure that's in and around the community, and that you've taken an opportunity to pick some films and to go see them. There's some wonderful, wonderful stuff going on in our community as part of that film festival, and many of our congregants are very much involved in the leadership of that, and we're proud of that. Temple Sholom is sponsoring one of those films a week Monday, I think, on sustainability. With no further ado, it's my pleasure to invite Jen Schechter to come up and to share with us some words from Hebrew Free Loan Association of Vancouver. Thanks, Jen.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Imagine you are in your 30s and are about to start a new job in a new city when you learn that both your parents have fallen seriously ill at the same time. One has cancer and the other one has been hospitalized, and neither is able to care for the other. You know you need to put your plans, excuse me, to move on hold to be there for them, but you no longer have a job and cannot cover your basic expenses. Your parents are pensioners and are not in the position to support you financially as you support them emotionally and physically. This is a crisis situation, and the stress is overwhelming. You share your story with a friend, and she refers you to the Hebrew Free Loan Association. Within days, you have been granted a $5,000 unemployment bridge loan. The money is enough to cover your expenses for the next few months and will allow you to focus all your energy on your parents' needs. As Rabbi Dan said, I'm Jen Schechter, and I'm here today as a board member and representative of the Hebrew Free Loan Association of Vancouver. Rabbi Dan has generously allowed me to come and speak to you today as part of our outreach efforts to make sure that all members of our community know about the wonderful work our organization does. The example I just shared with you is a true story, and this individual, although completely employable, needed a short-term loan to support his parents, and we were able to support him and get him through a very challenging time. We are pleased to be able to offer 17 different interest-free loans. Some are designed to help borrowers with things like unexpected dental care expenses, and it happens more often than you think, especially among older members of our community, while others are created to give borrowers a hand up in life by providing them with loans for training, studying, or starting a new business. In fact, we've had a lot of new university students come to us. They've been accepted at universities outside of Vancouver. Their families don't have the means to support all the additional expenses, and we've been there to give them that hand up. While we lend money to meet a variety of needs, the reason we do so is always the same. At HFLA, we believe in the value of Gemilut Chesed, which translates in English to deeds of loving kindness. Our agency and the donors who have contributed to our loan fund believe that we are all responsible for one another, and our work ensures that all members of our community can access the support they need to improve their lives. As a nonprofit organization dedicated to community service, our processes have been designed with the utmost care and respect to ensure our borrowers' comfort and confidentiality. Our sole goal is to help. We never charge any interest or any free fees on any of our loans. A borrower is only required to pay back what was lent to them and not a single dollar more. As an aside, when a university student borrows money from us, they only start repaying once they finish their studies. And for every $1,000 borrowed, the payment plan is a mere $25 a month. So the payment plans are very, very doable. One of the greatest challenges we have as an organization is people believing that there is a stigma to requesting our help. Nothing could be further from the truth. Who in the shul hasn't needed help at some point in their lives? Whether it was a relative who supported your immigration to Canada, a parent who paid for your education, or a friend who supported your business by becoming an investor, client, or customer, everyone here has had help along the way. The Hebrew Free Loan Association exists to raise people up and give them the chance they deserve to succeed and live happy, healthy lives. I'm here today not to ask for money. I'm actually here today to ask you to spread the word. Not enough people know about us, and we are really here to support our community. When I was here last year, it was wonderful. A congregant immediately made a donation to Hebrew Free Loan, and of course we love donations, but more importantly, we really want to get the word out there and help as many people as we can. So if you know someone either in crisis or just needs a little bit of money to tie them over while they're looking for work or starting a business, please, please, please come see me or refer them to us. As I said previously, it's completely confidential. In fact, yesterday I got a text from a friend saying, I know someone who needs help. Right away, I was on the phone with them. So we're here really to serve and to support our community. If you need more information after Shabbat, just go online to hfla.ca, and you can learn about our 17 different loan programs, including one for moving expenses, for fertility. Of course, the dental care, as I mentioned, is one that is really used a lot, and we're here to help. Thank you so much, and Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Jen. They really are quite a dynamic duo as after he gives his wife a kiss, we invite our temple president, Jeff Balin, to come up to share with us his drash, Devar Torah, for this morning.
I think that's officially the most attention that has been given to one of my kisses to my wife. I am honored in many ways. Yasher koach, well done. Also, just like to begin by also extending my wishes for a very happy birthday to Sid, number 90. It's so wonderful. Thank you for letting us celebrate it with you. And I don't know if Constantine is in the room, but to him as well, and to Bill as well. And if anyone else has a birthday, please let us know. It is, sorry? And Rose, coming out. It is a celebration of life, and it's a more meaningful day than we might imagine. So happy birthday to all of you. So this week's Torah portion, of course, is Mishpatim. It's about the rules, the laws, the ordinances. What could be better? What could be more fun for a board to represent for a board Shabbat? And I must say that I'm very pleased and honored and proud of how our board has represented this Shabbat. It really fills me with much nachas, and it's a great pleasure to see you outside the boardroom and conducting such a beautiful service. So thank you for that. I'll say a few words about the Parsha, Mishpatim. The revered Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel said, "When religion speaks only in the name of authority, rather than with the voice of compassion, its message becomes meaningless." The same can be said of the authority conferred by the rules and ordinances, or mishpatim, by which any board, including our own, governs. And the same can even be said of the Torah itself. Compassion infuses authority with meaning. And I believe this week's Parsha demonstrates exactly that in very striking fashion. In Parshat Mishpatim, we barrel through 57 verses of rather condensed rules dictated from God to Moses, before a lightning bolt of emotion bursts forth from God, briefly but powerfully. You see, all the Mishpatim, or rules, in the first 57 verses are dispensed to Moses in a mostly prescriptive fashion, for the most part, many if-then type statements. Do this, and if this, then do that. If this, then do that. It is actually an important and timeless checklist of Jewish morality. But in the 58th verse, in verse 22-21, it gets personal, very personal, God personal. The 58th verse, "You shall not ill-treat any widow or orphan. If you do mistreat them, I, God, will heed their outcry as soon as they cry out to me, and my anger shall blaze forth." And then it gets somewhat graphic. An extreme and emotional response, yes, but the point is made. In other words, God seems to be saying, don't test me on this one. And then God continues calmly with the remaining mishpatim, important as they are, removing himself from the equation, returning the obligation back to the people, to us, in the more standard format, do this, and if this, then do that, do this, do that, etc. It is as though the structure of Mishpatim has God saying, do this and do that, do this and do that, but if you dare do this, the mistreatment of the widow and the orphan, you will not see the end of it. And then calmly continues, do this and do that, do this and do that. I must say God's connection to and protection of the widow and the orphan goes right to my core. And I cannot help but fall in love with this compassionate, albeit wrathful, aspect of God. I cannot help but resonate with God's disgust at the notion of mistreating the most vulnerable among us. As a synagogue board, I can only hope that we too can follow the example of a God that cares enough to establish rules and governance for the well-being of the community, especially those who cannot care for themselves. I pray that we too, as a board, can use the name of our authority to lead with and from the voice of compassion, as Rabbi Heschel suggested. At the end of the day, this is what the God of our Torah models for us and expects from us. A few years back, Rabbi Levi Wyman Kelman, a renowned Reform rabbi living in Israel, came to our shul in Vancouver as a scholar in residence. His passion was around liturgical studies, so he had us take out the Siddur and brought our attention to the first paragraph of the Amidah, the entry point into the most sacred portion of our daily prayers. The familiar phrase you will recognize ascends as we proclaim it. Ha'el hagadol hagibor v'hanora elyon, gomel chasadim tovim v'koneh hakol. The great, mighty, and awesome God, transcendent God, who bestows loving kindness, creates everything out of love. Creates everything out of love. Rabbi Wyman Kelman then brought our attention specifically to a place in the Torah, not the Siddur, where this phrase actually appears later in the book of Deuteronomy, where it states, "For the Lord your God is God of gods and the Lord of lords, the great, mighty, and awesome God. Ha'el hagadol hagibor v'hanora," the exact words we read. And what is the first line that follows this great exclamation of infinite might and awesome power? What does the Almighty do with it all? The text continues, "He upholds the cause of the orphan and the widow." Here we see the embodiment of Martin Luther King's moving insight into the power of love. Power at its best is love implementing the demands of justice, and justice at its best is power correcting everything that stands against love. It is this principle that we should not only ideally have guide us as a people, but also as a board. As always, we do our very best to navigate by the North Star of Temple Sholom's mission statement to honor and sanctify each and every person. Like Parshat Mishpatim, we too have many rules, regulations, and bylaws to adhere to, but to ensure that everyone has a place to belong, that no one is widowed or orphaned from the community. That is challenging, but we take it most personally. I want to say a few words about these amazing board members of ours. Our rabbinical sages point out that the Torah's mishpatim, or rules, are all framed as obligations, not rights or entitlement. Judaism is not about entitlement, and our board members are not about entitlement. They give selflessly of their time and their skill to ensure that the widow and the orphan, and the stranger for that matter, all have a place to belong. This is why they participate and lead. There is no profit motive, no extra privileges, no entitlement, though it is a privilege. Their work serves our mission, the ideals of inclusiveness and belonging. I personally cannot be more honored or fortunate to work with our talented, committed, and principled board members. I am indebted deeply to all of them, including our affiliates and participating staff and clergy, all who contribute in so many ways to the board experience, making my role as president possible. I would like to identify each board member by name with the utmost respect and gratitude. Melody Robins Paradise, Daniel Steiner, Mary Kleiner, Eric Andrew, Larry Bloom, Alexis Pavlich, Sheldon Cole, Risa Levine, Kim Worker, Dana Marks, Tom Kirkpatrick, Lauren Platel, Simon Krakowski, Elisa Delisle, Selena Dunn, and our affiliates Dinah Lewis, Annette Kozicki, and David Clark, as well as our clergy and staff in attendance, Rabbi Dan, Rabbi Brown, Laura Rosenthal, and Kathy Lowenstein. We're not asked to applaud in shul. However, I do ask that you quietly fill your hearts and minds with a deep appreciation for all their good work and sacrifice of time. In regards to this special board Shabbat today, I would like to specifically call out our board member, Simon Krakowski, for his hard work and follow through, and especially leadership in organizing this wonderful event. Simon, thank you so much. Simon is a wonderful member of the board, not to mention his skillful guidance and orchestration as our gabbai today. Thank you, Simon. Simon is truly a source of energy and inspiration for so many, and we are most fortunate to count him among our lay leadership. Again, Simon, thank you for organizing this wonderful Shabbat. I would also like to take a moment, maybe a rare moment for a board, but to acknowledge and thank our rabbi, Rabbi Dan. In particular, for Rabbi Dan's example and ceaseless drive to make Temple Sholom the very best it can be, and help find a place to belong for every congregant in every situation. That is not easy. Rabbi, we know how hard you work, and we are honored and fortunate to have you among us and to be in service of the holy work you do that serves all of us. For ultimately, there exists the widow, the orphan, and the stranger in each and every one of us. Thank you, Rabbi. So we will soon have an opportunity to meet at our Kiddush lunch, and I would like to thank and acknowledge the Kurson and Kleiner families for sponsoring this wonderful lunch. There are many birthdays to celebrate, and I wish you all many, many more. As well as I know this Kiddush lunch is also in honor of Constantine's beloved Babiana as well, so I'd like to acknowledge her. We're so happy to celebrate with you. On behalf of the Temple Sholom board, thank you all for being here today, and we look forward to spending some time with you after the service. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Jeff. That was really, really beautiful. If I could just add an extra coda to that. Some of us just watched the Oscars last week or the week before. I don't remember. It's all a blur. My favorite, I hate award shows. Absolutely hate them. My wife will tell you that. But my favorite part about them are the supporting actor awards. Because the supporting actor awards acknowledge that none of those stars or celebrities could do anything that they do without the support of others. And it's the partnership that makes it possible for them to do their art and their craft. All that we do here at this synagogue is not done by any one individual specifically and purposely, not myself. In everything that we do, there are partnerships. There's the incredible partnership that we have as your clergy with your lay leadership, the partnership that we have in our office, in the administration of this congregation and in the setting of the values and the policies and making sure just that the letters go out correctly and the names are done properly. The partnership that I have with our incredible Cantor Tausik on the Bima and Rabbi Brown, who's enjoying her sabbatical far too much, in my opinion, that we're able to do here together, and with our educators and with Jen and with Annette and our bar mitzvah tutoring. All of those are the partnerships, and we're a partnership. As a congregation, as a community, we are all each other's supporting actors, and I think all deserving of awards. So all of the kavod and all of the credit that was given today to our leadership, it really is shared by all of us for together creating this incredible place. You know, we are a wonderful building, but far more important is what goes on inside that building and the people inside of that. So thank you all for being part of this sacred work together. Our service is going to continue, page 586. We rise for Aleinu.
לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו כחומונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים, לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומשה ביקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובהי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס ולהטו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום ושבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא אלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. I don't know who was praying extra hard, but you got the sun to come out, so well done. Our service concludes with the mourner's Kaddish as we recall loved ones who are not here with us, but whose presence is always felt, it's particularly at times when we gather with family for simchas and celebrations. A reading before the Kaddish on page 592. When I die, give what's left of me away to children and old men that wait to die. And if you need to cry, cry for your brother walking the street beside you. And when you need me, put your arms around anyone and give them what you need to give me. I want to leave you something better than words or sounds. Look for me in the people I've known or loved, and if you cannot give me away, at least let me live in your eyes and not in your mind. You can love me best by letting hands touch hands and by letting go of children that need to be free. Love doesn't die. People do. So when all that is left of me is love, give me away. On this Shabbat, we recall those who died during this past week, these past 30 days, whose families are in the midst of Shabbat Shloshim. As I read the name of your loved one, if you could rise and remain standing. Byron Aceman, Bobby Meisel, Diana Parnell, Avery Plaw. And those for whom the Yortzeit, the anniversary of the death of your loved ones on this Shabbat, if you too could rise as I read their name and remain standing. Beryl Atnikov, Len Babbins, Jacob Becko, Abe Bell, Gita Tova Bell, Iris Bowman, Michael Bowman, Rose Brown, Cecile Bund, Harvey Cohen, Glenn Dirksen, David Folks, Agnes Gans, Horace Gold, Leslie Harowitz, Siegfried Heilbrunn, Julius Herman, Kenneth James, Nadia Kaplan, Danny Carton, Rita Krivel, Blanca Kuhnberg, David Lagnado, Ann Lampert, Brian Lurcher, Yaakov Levitan, Myron Lurie, Harold Margolis, Judith Mastai, Vera Millar, Dylan Ozer, Sabine Pincus, Ruth Posen, Nate Ratson, Alex Reback, Robert Rowan, Lillian Seelig, Paul Shore, Leonard Shore, Morris Silverman, Malka Smith, Meyer Somech, Marcel Somech, Caroline Spector, George Abraham Steiner, Anna Turiskaya, Solomon Troki, Faye Tubinschlack, Michael Vinitsky, Ed Watchuk, Charles Wexler, Annette White. If there's names I've mispronounced, or if you've come to say Kaddish for any other reason, if you could rise and share their name in the midst of our congregation as well. We look around the congregation, we see those that have stood in mourning. We don't want them to stand alone, particularly not at this time. So we rise, standing by their side, providing the comfort of our presence as we recall all of those who've died in defense of freedom and justice, victims of terrorism in this land and the land of Israel around the world. as well as those who died in the Shoah and the Holocaust have no family left to remember them. We recall them for blessing as well. The mourner's cottage is on page 598. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah B'yalma divrach Hirutei v'yamlich malchutei B'chayachon v'yomechon uv'hayed chol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala v'zman kariv v'yimaru amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lomei olmaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh V'yit adar v'yit aleh v'yit alal Shemei dekudisha barichu Le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata Tush bechata v'nechemata, damin ron be'alma v'yimaru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimaru, amen. Osei shalom b'romav, huya'asei shalom, aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael, v'kol yoshvei tevel v'yimaru, amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort the bereaved among us. We say together, amen. We're going to do Kiddush and Motzi here. There's a lot of us, and then we'll head into our social hall for our Kiddush lunch. And again, a thank you to the Kerson family and to the Kleiner family for sponsoring our luncheon, and to our board that all kicked in. And Simon, what? Wonderful. If you didn't hear that, board members are going to be sitting at different tables with name tags. We hope that you'll spread yourselves around to meet and greet our board members. I'm going to get the Kiddush cup, and we'll do it.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen l'chaim l'chaim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Ose shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, amen. Ose shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, amen. Shabbat Shalom.